Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Legacy Red Ranger movie helmet, or movie Red Ranger helmet. So, if you couldn't tell, the movie I'm talking about is the 2017 one and not the 90s movie. And now that just made me realize that they could do a Red Ranger 90s movie helmet because it's like subtly different, and then it would be like more MMPR for them. If I had to see, I feel like that's the least different one though. Like I wouldn't be mad at getting one from that. Just maybe like the White Ranger one was kind of different, and I don't know. I just went on a tangent there because I had a sudden realization. But anyway, this is the second Legacy movie helmet we've gotten. The first being the original Red Ranger helmet, and we have since gotten announced, I believe that we're doing Green Ranger, and I think that's the only one as of this video that have been announced. But anyway, I was excited for this. I did like the original Red Legacy helmet. I did feel it did not feel quite worth the $100 price tag just holding it, but I thought it was a good display piece. It fit well, and it was really a nice way to get your hands on one without paying a ridiculous price from somebody or getting a custom one. And that point pretty much stands here. I think this looks really nice. I think that they got the details on it pretty perfectly. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like the movie. In terms of the color, I think it's a little darker. There's like a weird dark shine to it. This is a little brighter, I feel, but I do appreciate all the little cybernetic designs. Let me actually zoom in because I can do that. You can see like all the little cybernetic-y designs and stuff. You can see a warped version of the background. Here's the table. It's a Formica table. Garman Bozia. Anyway, but you can see like all the little like technical designs in there. There's the lips are super shiny, but you got the black visor there, but pretty basic details, but I think they did a really good job on it. It's like I said, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good enough. That's a really weird way of saying that, but I would say so. And I think proportion-wise, they also did a pretty good job because this is a much more slender helmet than the original Red Ranger helmet. It does come with a little stand. If you would get off your stand, there you go. Right there, you can see the stand. You can just put the helmet on there, and you got like the little movie logo down there. If those will focus on it, so it's pretty nice, and it's a good way of displaying it. And it still has that same feel, I think, as the original helmet. But for this one, I think maybe it's because it's just a little bit tighter because it's more slender. It doesn't feel quite as cheap. And by that, I mean it doesn't feel like, oh man, this is really cheap. It just, both of them don't feel quite worth that $100 price tag. But this one does so a little more, but I think it's just because it's smaller. Everything's more together. The plastic's sort of more compound, so it feels a bit heavier. Whereas with the other one, it was just a bit wider. This one also has more of a glossy feel, whereas the other one had much more of a matte feel. And then the inside here, you can see like the little headgear that will, you know, keep your head comfortable when it's in there. And it's pretty simple to put on. You just pop this open, and this has like a little latch. There we go. I almost said hutch. I'm like, what? That's not even, that's a person's name. And so you can put it over. I'll cut to a little clip right now of me wearing Red Ranger Rick! Okay, so as you can see, it's on. I don't know how well you can hear me, but it fits pretty well. It's kind of a pain to finagle it on, so that'll take a minute, so I gave it a bit of a looser fit because I was impatient. Also, I do not recommend doing activities with it on because I put it on before I set the camera up and got the lighting okay-ish, so that's kind of a challenge. But yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty decent. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, this is just me saying nothing. Alright, and I totally wasted, I did a bit, like a Kylo Ren bit with the Power Rangers movie mask, and I kind of wish I would have saved it for this. I'll link to that video somewhere, and I'll probably put it in the related videos, but I kind of wish I hadn't wasted it, because I didn't even think about them doing a helmet, and it's also possible they had announced it during that time, and I'm just an idiot and forgot. But yeah, overall, I really do like this release. I really like the movie, I like the movie helmets, so I think I was, in a lot of ways, more excited for this than the Red Ranger helmet, or the original Red Ranger helmet, excuse me. So I really like it, and I think if you're a fan of the movie, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it's a really nice piece, both for just, you know, the fun of wearing it and having it as a cool display. I would recommend waiting for it to go down in price. I'm not really that upset that I bought it for the retail price because, you know, I do reviews, and I like to just use that as an excuse to have things when I want to get them. But personally, I would recommend waiting. I believe around the time I saw or was ordering this, I saw the original on sale for 50 bucks. So yeah, unless you really want it right away, I would recommend just waiting. And I really don't foresee us getting any more movie helmets. I could be wrong, and I wouldn't be mad, but I kind of foresee us more going into original MMPR territory, probably like White Ranger, and then maybe moving beyond with some other things. But we'll just see how it goes. goes. But I wouldn't be mad at more movie helmets. But for now, I'm happy that we just got this one. I think it's neat. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Dawson Rider, signing out.